Hello, welcome to Under the Hood on Webcertain TV. I am Maria Kiyama. Advertising on search engine is a very popular way for businesses to promote themselves online. The most common form of advertising is search, ads appearing in the search results. But display advertising is also an increasingly effective means of targeting your message at a relevant audience. All search engines offer a variety of different options, and today we'll learn more about display advertising on leading Russian search engine Yandex with the Yandex specialist Justyna. So Justyna, how have online advertising options changed over the last decade?
The online advertising options have changed significantly over the last 10 years. The options and tools available now are much more sophisticated than there were before. In comparison, in the past you were only able to select a single website placement and place one version of an ad on a specific page for a specific amount of money and a specific amount of time. Now, as I said before, it's much more sophisticated, and you've got various bidding options available, various ad formats, payment methods, and also you can not only advertise on a single placement but also on search engine results pages as well as whole advertising networks.
What are the typical things that people get confused about between the Yandex and Google advertising networks?
We can divide them into three categories. The first one would be terminology. What Google calls display network is a completely different product on Yandex. Yandex content network has got different options than the options known from the other search engines, named in a very similar way. The bidding options are different as well, and the naming of those options is different as well, so it's important to understand that to run effective campaigns. Targeting as well differs between the search engines, and also ad formats and ad types. What is available, for example, on Yandex content network is only text ads, and text ads enhanced with tiny little images, whereas a similar product which you may know from Google offers other options as well.
Could you tell us how to go about selecting an advertising network on Yandex?
I think it would be best if I show you actually in the live interface how to do it. By default, your campaign will be running on both search and content networks. If you would like to allocate a specific percentage to the content network, you need to go into Content Site Settings option, click on Change, and then you've got the option to allocate a specific percentage of the budget to the content. You can also change the maximum cost per click if you wish to bid lower for the content network, and you just need to click Save there. You can also switch off content sites using that option. So once again, you click Change, and then you allocate 0% to your content campaigns, and click Save again. There is another option to use in this view. If you go into the Strategies option, that's where you'll be able to switch off your search campaign and just create content only. In order to do so, you have to go to Independent Management of Search and Content Sites, and on the following search sites, click on Impressions Disabled. That will switch off the search, and you'll then have the option to select the strategy for the content campaign. I selected average CPC with CPC of 2 units, and click Save.
What should be your key daily optimization task when working with Yandex advertising networks?
Both search network and content network on Yandex are very big, consisting of hundreds of sites for which you need to check performance on a daily basis. And there is a way to do that. There is actually a report available in Yandex, and once again I'm going to show you in the live interface how to do that step by step. Okay, so in the View Statistics option, you go to By Site, and then you select the date range for which you are interested to see the data, and you'll then get to see the statistics per each site. I am interested in CTR, therefore I will filter my data by impressions to see which ones of my sites are bringing a lot of impressions but not a lot of clicks. As you can see, some of the sites have already been disabled by me because they brought a lot of impressions but no clicks. That's why they are highlighted in gray. And the other sites, I have the option to tick them if I want to disable them. Then I can scroll down to the bottom of the page and click Disable Impressions and then click Apply. Another option would be to enable the sites which have been disabled in the past. So all of those gray ones, I can actually tick the option next to them, select Allow Impressions and click Apply. I can also filter my data by any of these highlighted tabs if I am interested in some additional filtering options. There are 3 places where you can find additional information about that, or learn additional information about advertising networks available in Yandex. The first one would be the actual Yandex Help Center. Both Yandex Direct platform as well as the buy-on platform, which are used to manage your campaigns, are described in detail in English language on their websites. And there is also a website called advertising.yandex.com where you can learn about all the various options available. The second option would be to read my blog. I have actually I have recently written a blog about comparing Google and Yandex advertising options, and I explain this subject in a bit more detail there in a graphical way. And the third option would be to come to our Yandex expert training. We actually explain both search, content and display networks on Yandex via a 3-day-long intense training in a variety of locations.